everybody, Tony Katz here with Franklin Center, franklincenterhq.org, and joined by the editor of Red State, CNN contributor, radio host, and I believe now massage therapist, Erick Erickson.
No.
It just feels right.
How are you?
It just feels right. Good to see you, my friend. You know, we're going to get into a whole conversation what Franklin does and your thoughts on journalism in America right now. But we're here at CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference, and we are expecting the occupiers to come to the event. You were saying they're after you.
Yeah, I have been told the security people are a little concerned. They want to come after me, possibly with a taser or something. There was that video from, I forget what news channel or some of the Occupy crowd took it, of the guy in McPherson Square who was just taking down all the flyers from the cops and yelling at the cops, cussing the cops, and they shot him with the taser, and I thought it was funny and laughed about it on my radio show, and now they want to do it to me.
Now you got to understand that where we are, where this is set up, where all the vendors are, is down in the basement. I find it funny that they're going to leave their basement to come occupy our basement.
I think there's to go there. Yeah.
It's just a wonderful
basement, though.
It is a wonderful bit of irony. But let's talk about you and the work that you do, not only with Red State but with CNN, and the whole conversation of journalism, of blogging, and its necessity to really expose corruption, state and local level, and of course on the national level.
You know, very few do it. The media doesn't have the resource anymore. It used to be the traditional purview of newspapers, not even TV and radio journalism, to do the big stories, the in-depth stories, rooting out corruption. Democrat, Republican alike. They don't have the budget to do it anymore. It is blogs that are leading the way, particularly on the corruption front, because they're individuals. They oftentimes they may not have as many resources, but they have more time to do it. They're not worried about doing the salacious front page headline. They know if the story doesn't pan out, they don't have to run it, unlike the media. So focusing on local and state journalism efforts online, I think, is something conservatives have to. The left did it. The left did it in Colorado. They were able to generate stories that helped the Democrats take back Colorado. The right has not done a very good job. Franklin Center does a very good job of this.
Now, when we talk about people getting into this and doing this kind of journalism, one of the things that I often hear is about the money, the resources to get this done. I mean, Red State has Eagle behind it, and CNN is CNN. How do people who aren't backed by an entity or an organization, et cetera, get in the game to have impact? Because it's really about impact.
Right. You know, unfortunately, in a lot of ways, you have to have impact first. Make yourself known, make yourself viable. You develop some street cred to get into it. I mean, Red State would not be with Eagle Publishing or where we are today unless we had initially gone out on our own and developed street cred. Now, it's harder to do that as the blogosphere has gotten bigger, the world has gotten bigger. You still have to try, come up with some good stories. There are a number of independent bloggers around the country who have had a huge impact individually, who then got picked up by larger entities, kept where they are, but suddenly they get ad revenue on their sites to help subsidize the cost. At the same time, I think conservative donors have an obligation to step up. We're doing what they need done. They need to now pony up.
And one of those people is Franklin Center. You can learn more at franklincenterhq.org. Erick Erickson, redstate.com, CNN, deep tissue specialist.
With an interesting mind.
I'm Tony Katz. This is Franklin Center, franklincenterhq.org. More to come.